Hey guys, it's Ron reminding you that this coming Sunday. Hey guys, it's Ron reminding you that this coming Sunday, June 26th at 3 o'clock, Pacific, we're going to be coming live right now.
Okay, so we should be live. You guys see anything on your phones?
I'm just seeing the recording.
You getting what? You might have to refresh your screen. Oh shit.
Just create a challenge in the chat.
Yes. What? Are you live? Okay. You can talk.
You
Oh. How you doing? Seeing something?
Hmm?
Are you seeing anything? Because
Yeah, I'm seeing something.
my phone is just kind of, maybe it's not a good idea to. For some reason I'm still getting those bars spinning around. You might want to kick off your feed just because might eat into the bandwidth and the signal we're getting in our Wi-Fi. But are you seeing something?
Still.
I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing the comments though.
I made one.
I see Ron.
Huh?
I see Ron. I can't see who's on.
Are you seeing any comments?
Yes, Ron did.
Oh, there you go. Won't this be fun? Okay, here we go. Good afternoon, good evening. How you guys doing? Nice to be here with you. Oh my goodness. Was that exciting or what? I'm not seeing myself on the camera. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not getting the live feed here.
I see you.
Oh, you see me? Okay, I don't see me. So that's not necessarily a good thing. But anyway, here I am, live in front of you in my house. It's probably about, what, 90 degrees out here in Southern California. I don't know why I'm not getting this live feed here. Are you seeing me on camera, Katrina? You are. Okay, let's just see here. Let me refresh the screen and see what's going on. Because we need to see what's going on here. This is a professional show. And, oh, there I am. Hey, there I am. How you guys doing? Nice to see everyone here today. Thank you so much for joining us. Real Food live here in my backyard. Very special show tonight. If you guys have watched us before on Facebook, you know that, oh, somebody's too sexy for their shirt. Rossington Collin. Who knows Rossington? Are you a friend of Rossington? You don't know? Okay, well, we decided that, well, we're going to do something a little bit different. Normally, we've been on Facebook Live for a lot of years, and we decided to switch on over to YouTube just because you guys can, more people can actually watch us. You don't have to have a YouTube account. You just hop on. And we've been getting lots of viewer mail over the last couple of months. I'd just like to read one real quickly if I could, and then I'll kind of explain this a little bit. But not a lot of people use mail anymore, which is kind of odd, but we just got this one a couple weeks ago. I'll just read it here. Dear Tom, I enjoy watching your show and the many great recipes you have made over the years. A question, have you ever thought of bringing in a guest from time to time to help out? It might be fun. Should you ever decide to do something like this, I am always available. Your #1 fan, Ron Ruhman. Okay, so there you go. So I've known Ron for a lot of years, and I knew he used to watch this show religiously, and so I thought, well, let's bring Ron in. You know, Ron, I've known Ron for many, many years, and I don't really know of his cooking expertise. I know he lives by himself, and he cooks a lot of stuff by himself. So he said, I'll bring some stuff over that I make on my own for myself. So without further ado, how about a nice Real Food welcome from my good friend, Mr. Ron Ruhman.
Hi, Tom.
I just lost my audio too. I don't know what happened. But anyway, that was a great music introduction.
It was great.
That's just hot, boiling. What?
No, it's hot and boiling. And just, if I could start, I want to thank my mom for writing that letter.
That was your mom?
It worked.
Okay, that's great.
She got me on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So you're coming on, and you were going to make some things that you eat on a sort of semi-regular basis.
I brought 2 things that I eat pretty much daily.
Okay.
And they also happen to be the only 2 things that I make.
Okay.
So I brought, well, I got more. I got this.
Okay, so this is, how many things you going to make?
2.
And what are they?
We're gonna make my morning smoothie.
Morning smoothie.
That I make in the morning.
Okay.
Where the name comes from. And then we're gonna make my healthy mac and cheese.
Okay. Okay, so you have that, and you said there's going to be more stuff.
Well, there's more stuff.
Okay.
But
Okay. Why don't you get that?
Okay. I'll be back.
Okay. So anyway, so anyway, Ron's going to be making his morning smoothie and also some mac and cheese, and then we're going to end today with something that's a well, surprise to Ron because Ron loves cereal, Ron loves sugar. I'm going to be making a frosted flake crusted French toast. Okay, so Ron does not know that what we're going to be doing here today, but that's going to be in addition to the things that he made. If we have enough time, you know, I don't know how much stuff he has here. I thought this was going to be kind of like a 10-15 minute segment. Obviously, it may be a little bit longer than that. So if you have any questions, any comments along the way, just put them here in the chat. We'll try to field those as best we can. We see a Rossington Collin. Do you know a Rossington Collin?
No.
You don't?
No.
You said hi, Ron. So I just thought.
Hi, Ross.
Okay, so there we go. So we're ready to get going?
But no, there's. I'll be right. There's more. I'll be right back.
Okay. That'd be my dog there, barking from inside the house. So anyway, so we're gonna be. I mean, we got a lot of stuff here. I was not aware Ron was going to be bringing all this for just a breakfast smoothie, but evidently I was wrong. Hey, Janelle, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Janelle's on?
You got more stuff here?
I just did comedy with Janelle last night. Okay, I got,
Maybe we can kind of unpack this first of all, because there's a lot of stuff.
Well, I only got one more trick.
There's what? Okay.
I'll be right.
Can I start taking this out?
Yes, I'll be right back. It's just going really well so far. Hi, Mom.
Oh no. You didn't tell me that this was open.
Oh, Tom, that one's open.
Oh my God.
Are you putting them back in the bag?
I was gonna,
I
yeah.
would have just thrown those out. I brunched my own blender.
Okay,
Because
hold on.
this is like a man's blender.
Okay, hold on a second.
I probably would have just thrown those out rather than put them back in the bag. That's what I would have done. But
Okay, so there you go.
apparently we're different.
Hold on.
Okay. I got everything now.
Okay, so
Some of that didn't go in the garbage.
let's
Okay.
take this.
Oh, man. I brought my man's blender. Do
Dang.
you want to start with the smoothie?
That might be best if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. So I make this every morning. Are you excited?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of. You do this every morning. So all this stuff that you brought here is part of your morning ritual. You do this every morning.
Well, some of it's for the mac and the cheese, but the majority of it is for my morning smoothie.
Okay. So, and evidently you said this is a healthy sort of thing?
It's a healthy morning smoothie and healthy mac and cheese.
Now, is this somebody that really doesn't have a lot of experience in preparing food? Is this relatively simple?
Anybody could do this.
And do you need a heavy-duty blender such as this?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a.
Hey, Heidi, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Hi, Heidi. Oh, is it my cousin Heidi?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, hi. This is my cousin
She
Heidi.
says her cousin is the best. I don't know. I guess that might be you.
Well, she might be talking about my sister Kim. I don't know.
That could be.
Maybe me.
Okay.
But yes, I make this. This is actually imported from the Ukraine, and it is a seriously heavy-duty blender.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, what do you start with?
Okay. First thing that we put in the blender is some almonds.
Okay.
Now, the key to almonds is that you shouldn't put in more than 10, because if you put in more than 10, then the fat content outweighs the health part.
Okay.
So we're just gonna. I got the sliced almonds, so we're gonna estimate that that's probably because these are sliced pretty thin. So we're gonna do.
So, how many slices per almond?
Well,
would you
normally
say?
I have whole almonds, but I forgot them, so we're using your sliced almonds. I put in 10 whole almonds.
Okay, so I think you're way below that there, but that's just me.
Oh,
I
well,
don't
do you
know.
want to put in some more?
No, it's your recipe. I'm just sitting here learning right now.
And yeah, so there we go. Now that's 10.
Okay.
All right. So almonds first. Then let's see. Did we have the measuring spoons?
Yeah, I brought them out somewhere. Do you need a teaspoon or a tablespoon?
Both.
Okay, now do you know the difference?
Yes.
We're gonna do a little test here.
Yes.
Okay, which is the teaspoon?
This is the teaspoon.
Correct.
I need the tablespoon.
Okay, there you go.
See what I did there? Okay. So we are gonna add some chia seeds.
Uh-huh.
I usually do 1 tablespoon of chia seeds.
Now, where does a chia seed come from?
The chia. I had one as a pet.
So basically, a chia pet, that you could grow a chia pet from these chia seeds.
Well, here's my thinking on this. I don't know if you've noticed, and with the lighting here, I don't know if you can tell, but I don't really have a lot of hair.
Uh-huh.
And I've seen that they can grow chia on anything.
Right.
So my thought is the more I eat of it, the more likely I am to sprout.
So you might want to try going on a cruise to Alaska.
Oh, that's a good idea. I heard it was cold there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nothing.
so
That's an inside joke.
we
Okay.
got the chia seeds, and then we're going to do some
Cocky nibs?
cacao nibs.
Cacao. Now, what's a cacao nib?
Cacao.
What is that?
This is like the purest form of cocoa, but it's like with all the nutrients. And do you want to try it? Because it
No,
tastes
I would
really
like to take a smell after you dump that in there. Wow. So it's almost like chocolate chips, right?
Yeah, but much more bitter. Very bitter.
Like you.
Okay, so then,
So you put all the dry stuff in first of all?
yes, I do.
Okay.
Did you take out we're missing something.
What are you looking for? It's amazing we can find anything, quite honestly.
We're missing the prunes.
I didn't see any prunes.
There was prunes.
Now, would they be a refrigerator, a freezer, or you forget them? Maybe they're with the almonds at home.
No, there was prunes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this will happen sometimes.
All right, well, normally
So wait, you don't have prunes?
No, which is because I know that I brought them. So
Normally we have every ingredient you can think of whenever we run out of something, but we're not at that age yet where we buy prunes. So, are they in a can, a bag?
No, they were in a bag.
Oh, here. Oh, is that it?
No.
What is that? Aki packs.
All right.
Okay,
well,
so no
I guess
prunes,
we're not
okay?
doing prunes, but that was where. So we'll skip the prunes and we'll go straight into our organic mango chunks.
Okay.
And pretty much all the ingredients that you find in Ron's Super Smoothie can be obtained at Costco.
So that's the name of this, the Ron Super Smoothie.
Sure.
Okay.
And we did the organic mango chunks. We're going to do some strawberries. Organic. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard this brand. It's Kirkland brand.
Oh yeah, don't they make underwear?
Yeah, I happen to be wearing some right now. Would you like to see? Or is it not that kind
I'm
of show?
kind of, you know,
All right, moving
I'm not going to eat the same food of the same brand of the underwear I'm wearing.
Okay. Now I'm going to put in the berries that you spilled and then picked up with
Okay,
your hands and
okay.
put back into the bag.
Okay.
So that'll just add flavor.
Okay.
Real flavor. 'Cause you're-
You need a
Okay.
towel to wipe your hands. You okay?
No, I'm fine. Okay, so we got all of those. Now we're going to add
Low fat.
yogurt.
Okay.
And we're going to need a spoon for
Is
that.
that Greek yogurt or regular yogurt?
This is Mountain High low-fat vanilla yogurt.
Vanilla yogurt. Okay.
Okay. Actually, but I did. We're going to add, before we do that, we are going to add organic power greens.
What is that?
This is baby chard, not full-grown chard.
Now that feels like it was frozen.
It was. I keep it frozen. And spinach and baby kale. But see, everything is baby. When you do kale, spinach, and chard, you want it young. Okay? You don't want aged. You want all baby
And what
stuff.
is the difference would that be?
Baby is younger.
I know that.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as the
Tender.
flavor, the texture.
Yeah, it's less wrinkled, less cranky, less bitter and jaded. It's baby stuff.
So now you're at the very end of that bag. Do you have more at home already? Or is it time to go shopping?
No, I have more at home.
And where would someone buy that? Costco?
Costco. Pretty much everything here you can get at Costco.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we got that in there, but I keep it frozen because that way it blends quicker. Okay, so we got all of that. I think we forgot half an orange,
Okay.
which I also keep frozen in my freezer.
So everything, all the fruit items, frozen.
Pretty much. And then we're gonna do one packet of
Aki.
Acai.
I always call it acai.
Oh, acai, yeah.
Acai.
Does anyone have any questions or comments about what we're witnessing right here? Because this is like a lot of work. Now, what time do you get up in the morning to start this?
This really, because everything, it's just kind of a routine for me, so it goes pretty quick. It's pretty boom, boom, boom.
I would think that you would need an extra heavy-duty mixing machine to mix all this
You
together.
gotta get serious. So, okay, we're gonna put in the yogurt. All right. And can I have a spoon for that? Okay. I usually just kind of.
So there's really no measuring involved in any of this.
No.
It's just whatever. You've been making this for how many years?
About 20.
20 years.
Yeah, it's my morning thing. I do this every morning.
Now, I'm sure people watching this will want to know how to make this. Now, I have no recipe. Do you have a recipe that you could forward to me to let people know?
You guys aren't writing this down as we go?
I'm lost.
Okay, go get a pen and paper right now. We'll wait. Are you back? Okay, good. What you want to write down is this. Write that all down. Okay? And then you'll be all caught up. Okay, so then we are going to add a little bit of organic flaxseed oil.
Mmm. Katrina, does this look good to you?
I have flaxseed.
I know. Now, why is that yellow? That's disgusting. I wish we could get a shot of that. Let's see if, I don't know if you can actually see the inside of this blender, what it looks like.
Okay, so
Hold
all
on,
of this,
hold on, Ron.
all of this can
People
get,
need to see this.
all of this can get refrigerated because I'm going to be using it all
I don't know
tomorrow.
if you can see in there. It's quite a mess. Okay.
So we can get this stuff refrigerated again, and then
Now, when you say we, what do you mean by that?
well, I mean, if we want to put it all back in the.
Now, how's this go back on here? Oh, there you go. Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to get
There's
in.
more?
Yeah, we're going to get into the powders.
Oh, dear God.
All right, and this, let's see. So we're going to start with a teaspoon.
This is only an hour show. You're aware of that, right?
No, I know, but
Okay.
this is going to be so good when you eat it.
Okay.
So can I have the little spoon, please? Thank you so much. You know, if you're watching this, you want to take this just a quick minute to call your friends, your neighbors, wake the kids and get them out here because, woo! Okay, so we're going to go with a little
Natural daily fiber.
natural daily fiber.
And the main reason you use that is what?
Keeps me regular.
Regularity.
Yes.
So you use 1 teaspoon of that.
One little bit of that.
Does that have a flavor?
It won't taste it in there. Okay. Then,
Is there any Metamucil in this?
not yet.
Viagra?
We're going with some
Natural, truly natural.
vitamin C powder.
Another Costco item?
No. This is like vitamin place. It's the purest form of vitamin C. It's really good for you. Then
It's like an episode of Breaking Bad.
we're gonna do a little.
What? Spirulina? You familiar with that?
Spirulina.
Spirulina. What is that?
Just a little bit of this.
Oh my God! Is that like? Oh my God! Look at the color of that.
There
Nice.
you go.
Does that? Can I smell that?
You're not gonna like the smell of this.
Doesn't really smell like much.
I disagree.
There is this. How many ingredients are in this particular?
More than 15. Now we're going with.
Perfect food. Super green formula.
So now this you have to be really gentle with because if you put too much of this, it'll ruin the flavor of the whole thing.
Where? I gotta ask you, where did you come up with this? This is something you kind of concocted yourself.
Yeah, I kind of concocted it over the years. The more I read about stuff, I'd come up with different things. And, you know, you get information, you go, oh, well, I'll start putting that in there, and I'll start putting that in there. And then it just kind of developed into this. I think the final ingredient, the only thing we're missing is the prunes, which at some point we will find because I
And
know.
somebody was very observant and said that you are missing prunes.
Yeah. So the only thing, we had them in the refrigerator. You had to put stuff in the refrigerator, you put stuff in the freezer, and you put stuff in your bag. So if it's not in any of those places.
And
Oh, is that something on the door?
Maybe it is.
Is that the thing that was on the
Maybe
door?
it is in there. So now we're going to add a little multi-collagen.
On the door of the refrigerator?
Multi-collagen protein powder.
Okay.
That's what I use, Tom.
So we're just going to put in
What does that do?
a spoon. It gives you protein. It's a little added protein. And then the final ingredient of Ron's super smoothie.
Heidi, yes, a little spoon is a technical term. Today it's a technical term.
That's-
Equals teaspoon.
That's my cousin Heidi.
I know it is. I know it is. She seems very proud to know you.
She's very supportive.
Yeah. And no prunes in that smoothie.
Out of all my cousins currently watching this, she's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
And I don't even know her, but I like her already.
Okay.
Now
And
what is
then
that?
Water.
Okay.
And you just got to get water to make it drinkable. So that should be about good. All right. Power
So
this baby up. I usually start it on 3 to kind of get it going. Do we have the lid?
no, you brought everything with
We
you.
have the lid.
Yeah.
Please hold. Maybe I'll find the prunes while I'm out here.
Were the prunes a refrigerated thing?
Yes. But we put everything here. We didn't put the lid. Oh, the lid's right there.
Okay.
Found the lid. Now, again.
Oh,
Oh, she
that it?
found the prunes.
she found the prunes. Praise Jesus.
Where were they?
In the fridge.
They were in the fridge.
Which
All
fridge?
right.
In the kitchen fridge? Pitted. Very important, right? Pitted prunes.
So, This actually we'll have to stop and get some more of because I'm out of prunes. But I knew I brought some. And there we go. We should be ready to rock and roll. I think we have the controls are on the other side.
Well, you spin around if you want.
But I usually start it on 3 and then turn it up to 7. Get things rocking and rolling.
So how long? 3 minutes?
No, start it on 3 power level.
Oh,
3.
power 3. And how long for?
Oh, just till it gets going, then I'll turn it up to 7 and really get it cranking.
Okay.
Because usually what I'll do is I'll get it going, and then I'll head into the other room to start getting ready for work. Because this doesn't just happen. Okay. So here we go. Oh yeah, we got movement. Oh, it looks like it needs.
It actually looks like a movement.
Yeah, there we go.
It looks like it's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, we're not getting the normal power source to Rhea, so let's go ahead and just crank that baby up. Yeah.
I mean that. Oh yeah.
Be honest, are you looking forward to trying this?
No, not at all. It looks like.
Looks like we need some more water.
How about some crushed ice? Like a smoothie kind of a thing?
Everything in there is frozen.
Now this looks to me like right now, if you would get any of this on you, it would burn you.
No.
That's not an option?
This is nutrition.
Uh-huh.
And I do this every morning.
Well, I have a
Do you
feeling
think
it looks the same going in as if that's coming out.
Do you think they can hear us over the blender?
I hope not.
Can you guys hear us over the blender? Can you hear us under the blender? You see what I did there?
No.
It's comedy, people. Again, this doesn't just happen.
So, what consistency are you looking for?
Drinkable.
Almost like a water consistency. You want it thick.
I like it kind of thick.
Now, could you add something in, like maybe some ice cream, like vanilla ice
Well,
cream?
that's what the yogurt's for.
Yeah, kind of.
What do we do with the yogurt?
Oh, yeah.
What?
That's the point of the yogurt.
Yeah, see, to me, I mean, I don't understand why it's still blending right now.
Oh, it doesn't have to be. You ready?
Well, no, you tell me. I've never made this before.
Well, like I said, I usually leave the room and go do other things and then come back.
What about almonds?
We put the almonds in.
Oh, okay.
You weren't here for that part?
I was probably getting your prunes.
Yeah, that's
She's
what,
getting your prunes.
that's when we put in the almonds while you were off searching for the.
She's getting your.
so
Wait,
do we have
wait. Well, no, that's pretty thick, actually. I'm surprised. So you want a glass?
I was hoping.
Okay.
Yeah, I would probably add a little more water to this.
You want to go do it some more?
Yeah, let's go do it some
Did
more.
we need to rim the top of these glasses with anything?
We could rim them with some daily fiber.
Yeah.
Just,
no. Okay, let's pass on that.
Okay.
Okay. So, see, now to me that consistency looked really good. It looked almost like a milkshake. But
Can
you
I
say
see-
thinner.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
How long have you been doing this show or similar shows?
I think you know.
Was that the first time anyone said, rim this with daily fiber?
No.
Oh, it's been
No.
said before. Okay.
Katrina just said that yesterday. or something
Really?
like that. Yeah.
All right.
We just lost 14 viewers.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home. I am a professional.
See, now, to me, the first consistency looked perfect.
More appetizing?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I'll be honest with you, sometimes the batches come out better than others. Sometimes.
Now, does that look sort of what you... looks like? Okay.
Yeah. Because what you're seeing is the color of the mixed berries. There you go. Enjoy.
Well, no, I'm not going to drink it first. There's no way in hell.
What? You're worried? Katrina, would you like
I'm
some?
gonna have his because he's not
All right.
gonna drink it.
I might like it.
Here's to our health.
Okay.
Here's to you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Oh, that's a good batch.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I like it. Mm. Woo!
It tastes good.
I feel better already.
I'm trying to think what the flavors I taste more than anything?
It's usually the fruit.
Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
There's a little bit of seed in there. Where are the seeds from? Are they from the frozen berries?
Chia seed.
The chia
Oh,
seed.
the chia seed.
Mm-hmm. Tom, be honest with me. Are you getting the spirulina?
I think I did, or am.
Okay.
How can I tell?
Oh, you'll know.
Somebody's worried.
Katrina, you want to taste this?
Mm-hmm.
So, again, this is breakfast for me every morning. And if you want to grow up to be big and strong like me,
So what you're saying is if you eat this or have this for breakfast every morning for 20 years, this is what will happen? Okay, so there you go. You decide for yourself.
So good.
now I will say that before I started making this and drinking it, I did have hair.
I remember that because you said 20 years ago. That's about like when I first. How long have you known each other? 25 years?
We've known
30
each other
years?
a long time.
30 years? Yeah.
You know what I can really taste is the cacao
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
thing.
I love it.
Okay, so before we lose any of the viewers that are actually here, let's move on to the next thing. What do you say? Now, what do we have to do with this stuff here? Does this have to be refrigerated, frozen,
All
what?
that stuff to your right needs to be put. All that.
Do you have a bag we can put this in, maybe over there or something?
Sure.
Just to kind of like.
Rossington Colin asked if you guys know Rocky Romano.
Who asked that?
Rossington Colin.
Yes, of course we know Rocky. Rocky was played in Little Mo, who was a band on the cooking show we did many years ago called Food Rules. Rocky and Little Mo were our house band. I just saw Rocky when we see him over the street over there in, where was that at? Old Orange.
Should I go put? I'm gonna go put
Yes.
this.
I'm surprised Rocky's not here. What?
Should I go put this back in the freezer?
Here.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let it touch any of the stuff we already have in our freezer.
So the flaxseed oil and the yogurt
Okay,
go in the
so
fridge.
that-
Everything else
that's
goes in the
up here.
freezer.
God.
Get rid of the Vitamax. Here's your Vitamax.
Thank you.
And here's this. You may want to put this in the freezer so we can have it later.
Well, no, I'll drink it during the show.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Okay,
Assuming you don't want any more.
Okay. So after this, I can hardly see what else we have planned.
I'm very excited, Tom, because
Do you need this? That's yours.
yeah.
Do we need any of this stuff here?
No.
Just trying to make a little room because I have a feeling that this is not the beginning of our mess.
Well,
Okay.
let me be honest here, Tom, for a minute while I drink some more of my smoothie.
Okay.
I'm a bachelor.
Okay.
I don't do. Tom said, "Do you want to come over and be on my cooking show?" And I laughed. I said, "I don't cook." And he said, "Will you eat?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, what do you make?" And I said, "There's only a couple things that I make in my house. I make my morning smoothie, so we did that. I make a lot of popcorn, but that's not
Really a show.
No. But the other thing that I do make a lot of is healthy mac and cheese.
Healthy. Now that's a
Yes.
twist because most people would think of mac and cheese as being probably the most unhealthy thing you could eat. So what makes this healthy? Bunza mac and cheese made with chickpea pasta. There's my answer right there.
There you go.
Okay.
So the key here is that we're cutting down on the carbs and we're adding protein
Okay.
by using pasta that's made out of chickpeas.
Got it. Now can you taste the difference between chickpea?
I don't think so.
No.
I think it tastes great.
Okay.
And the other thing is this, I used to buy this at Sprouts.
Uh-huh.
It just hit Target.
Wow.
And so it's not that it was incredibly more, it was more expensive at Sprouts than it is at Target.
Got it.
So I was kind of excited now because I can get it at Target.
And so one box is one meal basically?
2.
2 meals, okay. And now do you add anything to that?
Yes,
I
I
is it
do.
just the mac and cheese?
Nope, I do a couple things. First of all, I always add a can of tuna.
Tuna to this, okay?
Yes.
Mac and cheese with tuna.
And then the other key thing to make it healthier is instead of butter, I use ghee.
Oh, okay. So this should be interesting.
So it's trying to make mac and cheese healthier.
Got it.
So we've already got the boiling water.
Boiling water is boiling.
And this comes just like normal mac and cheese. You get,
That powdered crap?
yes.
Oh. So now I can't, now see, you're talking about healthy. This is not the healthiest stuff in the world, I don't think.
Tom, let's just take a moment and say, God bless the powdered crab.
Okay, let's do that.
I mean, because I think that maybe the powdered crab should become a new ingredient to the smoothie because you can't really. Have you ever taken this and put it on popcorn?
No, I know you can buy it.
Oh man,
Is that good?
It's good on popcorn.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, I mean, this is coming across as being healthy, but the powdered cheese stuff might not be the best choice. You think? Is that too hot for you?
No, I got it. Okay, so we got our water boiling.
Now, is that enough water? How much water should we have in it?
Yeah, I don't really go a lot for measurements. I
Okay.
just I don't really measure. I just
Yes.
do it. So we're gonna add this. We're gonna reduce the heat, and it's gonna simmer for like 8 to 10 minutes.
Got
I
it.
think. But I don't really. And I'm sure you and I can find something to do while we're.
Yeah, and your cousin has a question right there.
My cousin Heidi has a question.
Tuna, chickpeas tuna. What kind of mac and cheese is this? I think.
She didn't see the part where we held up the box and went like this.
She's your cousin. I don't know.
Okay, well maybe if I move it closer to the, is that making
Yeah.
it closer? So again, you can get it at Target now.
Chickpea.
Chickpeas.
It's Banza, and the noodles are made with chickpeas rather than noodles.
Okay.
Okay, just for the
Now,
rest.
did you turn the fire off? Or
I
you
didn't.
just turn it low? Oh, you took the lid off.
I took the lid off. Just for the rest of the show, Heidi, if you could try to keep up, that would be great. She's
Okay.
in Washington, so if that.
Washington State.
Yeah, so if that helps.
Okay.
But she's great. She's got a husband, Barron, who's served in the military. God bless him for that. And she's got like, I don't know, I lost count. She's got like 14 boys.
Really?
Yeah, she's got a lot of kids.
That's a lot of boys.
Yeah, I think it was.
How many girls?
It's probably closer to 5, but it seems like 14.
It seems
They're a handful.
Okay.
Okay, so we put in our chickpea pasta, and we have a spoon.
Yeah, you want to put a lid on that as well?
I don't usually put a lid on it. I just kind of let
It has to
it.
come to boil, right?
It's supposed to simmer, so yeah, probably a little more heat.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't you put the lid on just to move things along a little bit quicker if you don't mind?
Well,
mean,
I want it to come out right. I don't normally.
Yeah, I don't think it really makes a difference at this point.
Okay, do not. If you ruin this, because
No,
that's not
I'll
the way.
take full responsibility.
It's not the way I do it at home,
Yeah.
but so then it's like 7 to 10 minutes or until it's done. So I don't know if we have a clock or a timer.
7 to 10 minutes.
Cousin Heidi, could you time this for us? Because you've been so helpful so far.
Well, it's 3:33. So
Okay.
how long? 7 minutes?
7-10 minutes.
7-10 minutes. Okay, so somewhere around 3:40.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens is then you drain it.
Then you
put
drain
in
it
the
now.
powdered stuff.
Well, here's the thing. I'm sure that a lot of professional chefs or cooks or just people who aren't bachelors would like get a bowl and mix everything in the bowl. It's not really the way I do it. What I do is when the noodles are done, I pour the noodles into the strainer and I leave them sit there, and then I put everything else in the pan. Then I put the noodles back in and I mix it all up, and then I eat it out of the
Now, when you
out of
say
that.
noodles, you're referring to the pasta?
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
you
then-
eat it right out of the pan.
Out of the pan. And then I rinse the pan and I put the pan back on the stove so it's ready for the next meal.
Okay. And now when you're having dinner, you're eating this, are you usually standing at the sink?
No,
or are you
I-
sitting at the dining room table with a placemat and the pan sitting on the placemat?
That's a brilliant idea. I'm usually sitting in front of the TV with the pan on my lap.
Okay. And then, as you say, this makes two servings.
Yeah.
So you pretty much eat half of it, and then what? You just put the lid on the pan and put it back in the refrigerator,
Yeah,
or
pretty much.
no container, no lid,
See,
no nothing.
I say that I do all this because I'm single. This is actually why I'm single.
I was going to say that
Yeah.
exactly. It's like this may have something to do with it,
I thought-
because we always wondered. What?
I thought I would say it before you said it.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking I would not ever say it out loud.
Janelle says, are chickpeas the same as garbanzo beans?
Who said that?
No,
Oh,
they're
Janelle.
they're different because if they were garbanzo beans, it would be on the box.
Well, they are the same.
So no, that's a legitimate question. I think you owe a response as far as, because I don't even know that. Garbanzo beans, chickpeas, same thing.
No, because if they were same things, then it would say garbanzo beans on the box. It doesn't. It says chickpea.
So, you know,
And-
I don't know if you're aware of our show. People tune in to learn things.
Well, let me say this. As a single guy, I want anything that has chick on it. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, I thought you were looking for anything that had peas in it.
No.
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 Okay.
All right. So,
So how's that working
I
out
think
for you
this
to
is
drink?
going great so far.
Look at Katrina drank all of hers. It's completely gone.
If
You
I
want some more, Katrina?
You want some more, Katrina?
Sure.
If I was, if I was home right now, I'd be watching this.
Why is Katrina down on her hands and knees and getting sick? I don't understand.
Thank you. I
You're
love
welcome.
it. It's good.
I know.
Thank you.
All right.
Tom, did you want some more?
I'm just gonna have some of Katrina's, I think. Yeah, I'm getting kind of full.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, while we're waiting for the
Oh, someone just piped in that chickpeas and garbanzo beans are the same. So you might want to make a note of that, Ron.
Well, but why doesn't it say that on the box?
Because it's
Well, what is it going to
one
say?
or the other.
Chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans.
They're
It's
the
not.
same.
They don't do that.
Well, they could just say AKA garbanzo
Why
beans
would
in
they
like
do that?
small print.
That would make no sense.
Okay.
Okay, so that's boiling.
So while this is boiling, what are we gonna do? Because that's pretty much, other than soup out of a can and popcorn.
Well, what's going on? Something going on crazy with the camera?
Is something going on crazy with the camera?
Got really big all of a sudden.
Tom, I think the only thing crazy on the camera is me.
Katrina, what does your feed look like?
Perfect.
It looks perfect.
Do you want to see what my
Same.
feet look like?
Oh, because I'm saying mine's gone crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there. Now it's back to normal. Now we're not there.
Don't look at me.
But look at your camera.
It's fine.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. This is weird.
So anyway, I don't make a lot of things to be on a cooking show, but you said you had something that we were going to do after. What are we doing?
Okay, let me. I'm trying to get back. I don't know. It looks like we lost our whole feed here.
You're on here.
If you guys can still see us, could you call
there we are.
Tom at
Okay.
949?
Right.
Oh.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to not now, after this is done. But here's what I did. You know, I felt bad for you because you told me that you pretty much that's what your life consists of.
That's what I'm known for.
You're known for, and you go out to eat a lot because we've gone out to restaurants to eat.
Yes.
So you know we've dined together, and so I know that you like. I know that you like burgers.
Yes.
I know that you like cereal. I know that you like sugar. Okay. I mean, this is not any earth-shattering news that I'm bringing.
And yet, you and I have managed to stay over the years relatively thin and fit.
Well, you're about half right, but anyway, I'll go along with that. But anyway, I thought what I could do is you're a breakfast person, and
I
what
am.
this is going to actually take is you're going to have to maybe step back from your smoothie a day, maybe one day a week,
Okay.
and maybe try to make something I'm going to introduce to you. It's going to be a frosted flake and bacon crusted French toast with maple syrup.
Can I be honest with you?
Uh-huh.
You had me at Frosted Flakes.
Okay, so anything that's dipped or covered in frosted flakes is a good thing, right?
Yes.
And it pairs very well with mac and cheese made with chickpea pasta.
Really? Or
Yeah.
garbanzo bean pasta.
Yeah, the sweet and the disgusting. You know, the two flavors work together.
Yes.
Okay? Now that looks like it's almost done.
It's actually starting to stick to the bottom, which is unusual because it doesn't do that when I do it.
Really?
But sure, we could call this done.
Well, here, let's take one of them out and we can just go ahead and taste. Let me just try. I should have given you a spoon with a hole in it.
It's probably hot. Does it taste like garbanzo beans or chickpeas?
Not bad. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to identify that flavor.
But was it too chewy or that's
That
more of
I think it needs to be cooked a little bit more.
Okay.
So maybe put that lid back on it. You don't like doing the lid thing, huh?
No, I don't.
The lid will hold in the heat and get it cooking faster.
Yeah, I understand.
Especially now that the flame here, we have a crosswind coming, like a trade wind coming across the stovetop here, which kind of makes the flame flutter.
I agree. I'm just concerned about the people that don't have crosswinds in their
Yeah.
kitchens.
I mean, but let's be honest. It's mac and cheese made with chickpeas. Does it really matter what
My
happens?
cousin Heidi doesn't have crosswind. She has cross children.
Yeah.
They're
Sarah's
constantly crossing.
excited for this recipe. Now, if someone was to go out now, I don't know if Sarah just is joining us now, but you said you could buy this stuff right here at Target.
I have it at Target now. Just
Probably
recently-
Amazon, you could probably buy more than just one little tiny box, right?
Well, you can buy it. I just was happy to see it at Target because the price was less than I had been paying previously.
And what's this going to set somebody back?
About $2 a box,
$2 a back, two
which
bucks a
is
box.
probably about double what you pay for Kraft.
Okay. And so basically you have this, and then you have the can of tuna.
Yes.
Now, the can of tuna gets added after the water is drained out of this?
Yes.
Okay.
And the most expensive thing in it is probably the ghee.
Really?
Yeah.
So when does the ghee go in with the cheese and all the other stuff?
No, after we pour the pasta out, then we're going to put in the ghee and the milk. Then we're going to put the noodles back. We're going to add the tuna and the powder. We're going to mix it up and let the good times roll.
Okay. So, what do you think?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Where are you planning on straining the noodles? Because you don't have a sink.
I know. I was going to just strain it into this tray down here.
Oh, I think we're gonna like put noodle juice on your plants.
I don't know if I want to do that, quite honestly.
I think it would be kind of fun.
Okay?
Tom, what happened to your plants? We put garbanzo noodle juice.
Yeah. Hey, Katrina, since maybe we can do, can you get me a big glass bowl? Maybe we'll just drain it into that. It might be easier. So, Target, $2.
Yep.
Can of tuna. Any special kind?
No, whatever they have on sale at Costco.
Okay, so there you go. 1 can of tuna, a little bit of ghee. Where do you buy this at?
You can get it at Target.
Okay,
Or no, at Costco.
Costco.
I got that at Costco.
Okay. So what do you say? We drain it?
All right.
And we mix it all in?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's see what happens here.
I'm very excited.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That
really
hot?
Yes, it is.
Here.
The handle's hot.
Here.
Oh,
Oh, you want me to do it?
well, it's your kitchen.
Okay. So here we go. Oh, it is a little warm, huh? Okay, so let's see what happens here. So I'm going to just drain the...
Hope it doesn't crack the glass.
See, we're in a... And another thing here, we're in a drought here in California, so I can reuse this.
Did it all come out?
Unfortunately, yes.
Heidi says they have rain and more rain. Lucky them. No cooking outside.
All right.
So there you go. So like I said, if you live in California, you want to obviously save this water. You don't want to throw it away. You can find a use for something, right, Katrina? We can do something with this? Nothing at all?
No.
We're gonna pour it back in the pan, right?
Yeah, but
So why are you taking that out?
because.
That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this back in the pan, right?
Yep. No, not yet. We got to put the ghee and the milk in first.
Oh, you
Because
put
then
milk
the noodles will help melt the ghee.
in. Do we have milk?
Yes.
I know I poured some in a pitcher.
Yes.
Okay, let me get rid of
Can
this.
I have
here.
another? Can I have one of the spoons?
You know, I think you pretty much hit your spoon quota. What, that, you use that.
Well, but it's got the spirulina. I don't really want to get the spirulina in the ghee.
There. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, so there you go. So that's in place of the butter.
Yep. Kind of hard. You have a longer spoon?
Yeah. How much you need?
Well, we're getting close. It's kind of hard to break it off. Oh my gosh! Look at you.
Yeah. How's that? That fit in there?
A lot of people don't have such cooking utensils in their backyard.
Yeah.
That's a pool party waiting to happen right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, you want this turned on?
No. Usually the heat. No.
Oh, you don't even need it?
No. Usually the
Okay.
heat that's
Okay.
already in the pan will
You got
melt
there,
the
sunshine.
ghee,
Okay.
and then the noodles will melt the rest of it.
Okay, don't look like it's melting too fast, but
It'll be fine. The thing I like about ghee's also really good on the popcorn is it actually has a better butter flavor and smell. So, but it freezes or refrigerates pretty solid.
how much of that you need?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really get into measuring. And then the milk.
Now, how much of that? Now, right now, this is about a half a cup. So is that
That's
about
usually
right?
more than what I put in there.
Okay.
We'll
Oh,
just-
by the way, too, if you use one of these, they make a little spout on the end where it pours that way. You don't have to actually go out the side. You go down the spout.
Wow,
Passing on info.
you're a helper.
Okay.
All right, now we put the noodles back in.
The pasta.
Sure.
Okay. Now, what about the tuna and the cheese?
After.
Okay. Wow.
This is my life. Welcome to it. Oh, we're gonna need to strain the tuna juice.
Okay. Can we strain it in the bowl we just used?
Ooh, tuna juice and did you just pour the chickpea noodle juice on your lawn?
It's organic.
Wow.
Here. Yeah, that's the one thing we don't have here is a sink. I'm not going to pour that on my lawn, though. I can tell you that right now.
That'll attract critters.
Also, be very careful with those cans. They can be sharp.
Really?
Yeah. Trash behind you.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, there you go.
All right. So
Now, if you get a little tuna juice in, that's okay,
you
right?
think that's all right?
You don't chop it up with your hands first before you put it in?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Okay, got our tuna in there.
Can you add other stuff? Maybe like some chicken?
You could add chicken. I've actually done that.
Really? Okay.
And finally,
There's more?
I think you called it the powder crab.
The powdered crab.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. They also have a version of this that's white cheddar.
Okay. Nice. Let's before we mix that up, I don't know if you guys can have a look at that. That's beautiful right there. Look at that. We're going to be eating that in just a couple minutes. Okay. So no need to add heat to this now. It's just all from the pan.
Now it's just mix that bad boy.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Daddy's home.
Well, we need some spoons, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Now you would probably just use that spoon, right, to eat.
What do you mean?
Like if you were home by yourself making this right now, you wouldn't go like get a regular spoon to eat. You just use that spoon.
Well, let me ask you a question. You ever make a chocolate cake?
Yeah.
You ever mix it up, all the chocolate cake? Get all the mixing, put it in a bowl, and then stir it all up? You ever do that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is kind of the same thing. Once you get all the cheese and the ghee and the milk all mixed up together, then it is fun to just go.
Oh, now you're gonna put that back in the. Now you're gonna put that back in there.
That's good.
Can we get a couple spoons?
That's
I'm
just
sorry,
good
and a
stuff.
plate. In fact, I don't even know if this warrants an actual plate. Maybe a paper plate would be better.
This is good stuff.
Let me see it.
Wash it down with a little smoothie.
Well, it's one of those things. Being stand-up comics, and we're out late at night, coming home 11 o'clock at night, pop this in the microwave, keep a big supply of that
Yeah.
in there. I think that'd be a good thing.
It's good stuff.
Okay. So let's see here. If you don't mind, here.
You want to use a different serving spoon?
Yeah, in fact, we want to throw that right in the
You want to burn it?
here. I think people really need to get the full effect of this,
Oh, you're putting it all on there?
so they can see it. Look at that. That pretty much says it all right there.
And what I'm saying is that this is better for you than the regular mac and cheese.
Really.
And I would say that the taste is as good, if not better.
I'm taking a
Probably
hearty.
a little salt would have been good, but
I'm taking a hearty spoonful. Right.
All right.
Are you gonna eat this?
I'm gonna let you try it first.
Why don't you eat some?
Oh
I'm not gonna be the first one to eat this.
my goodness. There's to you. Mmm. What are your thoughts?
I like it.
There you go.
It's good, and it's better for you than the regular mac and cheese.
Yes, it is. And it tastes as good.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Katrina, you want to try it?
Yeah, I'll just try for a minute.
For those of you who didn't hear what we heard, yeah, I'll try it later.
Sarah's worried about the smell. Cheesy tuna, yeah. It does have sort of a fishy smell, obviously because of the tuna. But I think when you're adding tuna to anything, you're kind of expecting that tuna fishy smell, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I'm not missing any other comments there.
And I'll just do a plug for Bonza, and I'm not getting any benefit from it.
Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side there and let Katrina have some. She's the ultimate judge. I think this was my spoon here. We don't want to get Ron's.
No, I left my spoon there.
Okay. So those are really two really good.
But easy.
Easy? Well, the first one, the smoothie, that's not all that easy, to be very honest with you. I mean,
Good,
there's a
Ron.
lot. There's a lot. What?
Good.
When you do it every day like I do,
Yeah.
it's kind of just a boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, blank.
But you really have to be on top of all the ingredients. A lot
Yeah,
of
but-
ingredients involved.
You know, you just go from the fridge to the freezer to the pantry, and boom, boom. It
I
It
love
becomes-
the chickpea pasta.
What's that?
I love the chickpea pasta.
Yeah. You can't really tell the difference between that and regular pasta,
you
right?
can't really tell the difference between that and garbanzo bean pasta.
Yeah.
So,
So, okay. Well, first of all, thanks for bringing all that stuff down here, because two things I never had made for myself, and I probably.
won't ever again.
No, I may. Before it comes to smoothie, that's a commitment, And I don't have a lot of that stuff just laying around. You're buying like big portions of all that stuff.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I might just go to Yogurtland or something.
Okay.
But the mac and cheese I might try.
You know, the problem I have with Yogurtland is like, I don't really need the yogurt. I just want to fill it up with all the candy and the cookies.
That's which brings me to what we're making right here.
All right.
Something sweet.
I like sweet.
So what we're going to do is we're going to be making some Frosted Flake French toast. It's dipped in Frosted Flakes and bacon bits. Covered in that and then fried in a little bit of oil. Obviously a complete departure of all the healthy stuff that you just spent the last 51 minutes showing everyone how to make.
That took 51 minutes?
According to our clock, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so basically we have 9 minutes here to get things going.
What if we run over? Do we have to go to more sponsors?
Yeah, we have to really kick up our sponsorship.
All right.
Okay, so if you have anyone in mind that might want to sponsor this show. Also, for all you guys here watching us, I just want to say thank you for that, first of all, for finding us. Also, if you could subscribe to our channel right here. Could always use more subscribers, so the more subscribers we have, the better. And plus, you'll get to know when our next live show is, which is going to be in 2 weeks.
Now, will I be on the next live show?
We'll review the tape and get back to you.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make some Frosted Flake crusted French toast with some bacon bits, and it's going to be oh so good. So we have our pan here, and what we're going to do for that is we don't really have ghee. We're going to use some just regular salad oil.
Salad oil?
Yeah, some Wesson oil, vegetable oil you can
Oh.
use. Coat it good. You want to make sure that's hot or gets up to.
I was wondering what kind of salad you ate that beget oil.
Yeah, no, that's just a term.
Oh.
Salad oil.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So we have that in the pan, getting warm.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our food processor here. Now this is a step down from the thing that you just had. I mean, this is like probably real low end compared to that power workhorse that you brought up here on the counter. Nonetheless, it's good for what we have. All right, so we're going to do some Frosted Flakes. Typical old Frosted Flakes.
They are great.
And we're going to just pulverize them into a breading. Now this is also good. I discovered this making Frosted Flake chicken, where we bread chicken with this mixture right here, which is really, really good. Okay, so we're going to just start using a food processor like that.
That's a lot of Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, fine, I'm going to use them all.
Now, you were talking to me earlier during the smoothie time about measuring things.
Yeah.
Just kind of whatever's in the bag.
Well, yeah, but the thing is with this is like, I'm going to pulverize these, and whatever I don't use today, I'll put off to the side and use them next time.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So. Okay, so here we go. So we're just going to pulse this for a couple minutes.
You know, I could show you a more fun way to pulverize these.
Yeah.
You have a back?
Actually, you know what? I used to use a rolling pin to do it. You know? And it makes the crumb not as fine, which I have done that before. But see, you're looking at it right now. It's mixed. There's a lot of sugar in there also.
Yeah.
All right. So we're done with that. So
The
here's
last
what we're
girl
going
I dated was fine.
to do. We're going to take those. We're going to put them in one of these pie pans. Okay.
Okay.
And depending on how much you're going to make will determine on how much of the this mixture you use.
Oh, so after we dip the bread in the egg, we're gonna put it in that?
Yes. Yes. But one other thing we're going to add to that
Yes.
is some crumpled bacon. Now myself, I also shop at Costco, and they sell bags of this crumpled bacon bits, which is really, really good.
Is it better than Bacos?
Yes, way better. I'm just going to cover that in there.
Yeah, let's just cover
So
that.
as you can
in.
see, we have bacon and Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, let's just put that in there.
And don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
All right. So there we go. So that's about a good.
Now, do you wash your hands before you start this process?
Yeah, I washed my hand before we started this segment,
Whether they needed them or not.
whether they needed them or not. That's correct. Okay. So there we go. So we have Frosted Flakes and. This thing's moving a little bit too quickly for
No,
you.
I'm all right.
Okay, so get that up to a nice medium heat, okay? Because when we put the French toast in, we want it to start to sizzle right away, all right? We just don't want to lay there in the oil and suck up all the
I
oil.
was telling you about the French toast that my grandmother used to make,
Yeah,
where she would add like 8 times that much oil and actually deep fry it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's good, right?
Grandma. Heidi probably remembers when our grandmother would make the deep fried French toast.
Yeah.
That is good stuff.
What
Yeah.
about if you add a little ghee to that salad oil?
The question I don't know your first name. I want to see is G Hamond.
Oh, that's my.
That's who. That's who. Why is that so funny?
Because from now on, it will be G. Hamon.
Well, that's what it says. I don't know. G Hamon. What's her first name or his first name? G.
His name is Greg Hammond.
Ah.
From now on, G. Hamon. Forever.
Yeah, it's almost as good as the regular
Sub G.
mac.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Hamon. That was awesome.
Okay, so we're gonna make like three.
What was his question?
You want to know if it tasted as good as regular mac and cheese?
Did it, Katrina, you're the impartial judge. Did it taste as good as regular mac and
It was
cheese?
good, yeah. I'm
Okay.
just not used to the tuna, but I liked it.
Oh,
It was a-
okay,
It was
but-
a nice addition.
Yeah, if you didn't put tuna in it, I would say yes, Mr. Hamon. Sorry, that's never going away. It does taste as good as regular mac and cheese. Just better for you.
Okay, so all I did is I put 2 eggs in here. I'm just kind of whipping these eggs up, and these are really all the ingredients. You have the eggs and the frosted flake chicken, frosted flakes, and the bacon bit.
Usually,
Yeah.
I don't. This is your recipe, but usually bread would be involved.
Yeah, bread is the last thing.
Oh, all right. That's
You know, it's in steps, like we just did with your items there.
super smoothie.
Super smoothie, yeah.
So there's a question, can you make, you know how we make brown butter? Can you make brown butter with ghee?
Yes.
Except it's not called brown butter.
No.
It's called brown
Brown
ghee.
ghee.
Brown ghee.
Which is different than garbanzo ghee.
You got right, G. Hamond.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to make sure, like I said, the oil. You want to make sure that oil is hot. I hate to say this, but sometimes in the restaurant, to make sure the oil's hot, we just give a little spritz of water and see what happens. That's just kind of laying there right now, so we still want to make it a little bit hotter. So let's crank this up.
That was like the last girl I dated. She was really fine, but she just kind of laid there. That's two.
That's like too much information.
I'm sorry. I'll let it go.
Okay, so that's what we have. Sometimes people will add a little bit of milk to this.
Yes.
When they're making a French toast.
Yes.
Some people will add cinnamon if they want to do that.
No.
Katrina, could you, while you're up, could you be so kind as to go in the refrigerator and bring out the butter dish? I had it in there getting chilled.
Ooh. A chilled butter dish?
Yeah. So since we have some milk sitting here, I'm just going to add just a tad in here just to make it.
And you're using the spout, I noticed.
What?
The spout.
The spout. Yeah, I'm a professional.
The bacon is starting to sizzle a little
Okay.
bit. We have a little sizzleization going
Yeah.
on. Here comes your chilled
Thank you
butter
so
dish.
much. All right. So that's about right.
This is a really interesting combination of smoothie, mac and cheese with tuna.
The dog was
And-
just drinking that tuna juice. Ollie, no.
Ollie was drinking
He
the
was
leftover
just
tuna
drinking
juice.
the tuna juice.
Ollie is Tom's dog,
Yeah.
in case you guys cared one way or the other.
He was
at this
barking
point.
like crazy or not.
As if they're still paying attention at this point.
Yeah, we lost.
I think we lost them on the spritz part.
I thought it was the ghee.
Oh,
What do I know?
right.
Okay, so that's good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a couple slices of bread, just plain old white bread. You can use whatever the bread of your choice.
So this is like Wonder Bread?
Yeah, Wonder Bread.
Okay.
Just plain old white bread. And basically, I picked 3 slices because that's what will fit in this pan. So you can do with it as you like. So we're going to start. We're going to go to the egg first, then we're going to go to this, and we're going to go into the pan. So that's why.
So
I have
after
it coming.
you do one, can I do one?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm
Okay.
excited.
And the idea is not to make a mess. So there you go. It's got one in there. And you don't have to oversaturate it. Just get it one. And then give it a good press. Okay, like that.
Wow.
And just cover it. Just like that.
You're packing it on
I
there.
don't know if you can see that or not, but that's covered really good. All right? That's going to go right in the pan. And just be very gentle. Okay, there you go. There's one in there. Go ahead and do one if
I
you
can
want.
do one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, but not to make a mess.
No.
'Cause I
And
don't-
leave enough egg first so I got one more that I can put in there. That's good, just like that.
Want some fiber for that?
What's that?
Some fiber for that?
Fibers.
You want some fiber for that?
Why?
Wait, there's a part with no egg.
Well, you messed up.
Well, I did. I don't really care. It's your backyard.
There
So
you
if
go.
I make a
I'm
mess,
going
I
to
make
flip it over.
Oh, we flip it over.
flip
You
it
didn't
over.
flip it over. You
Really?
kind of
You might have
piled
to
it
go
on
back
both
and watch
sides.
the tape.
Get it
Press,
on.
press it down there. Don't be sure. Oh, no, not that much.
Well,
Okay. That's good. And throw it in the pan. Being very careful because it might. There you go. Good. Beautiful. Okay. There you go. You want a towel here? Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay. So there you go. Make sure you have plenty of oil in the pan too, because you want to get a little crispy. Right. Let's do one more. This is going to be oh so good. So just enough egg here, there. So I use 2 eggs and just a little bit of milk. Like I said, make sure that you cover it really well. You don't want to see any of the white of the bread. But at the same time, you don't want to oversaturate it. Just throw it in the pan, like that. Flip it over again, like that. Okay. And if it doesn't look like it's covering it, just kind of push it in there really good. Okay. And there we go. And that's all there is to it. So put this in there.
You want to?
Okay. So the first one there. Let's pull one of our spatulas here. Take a look at it. Let's see. Get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. Sorry. You're in a line of fire. What can I say? Okay. So there you go. Look at that.
Oh.
And you have to be careful because obviously it has the frosted flakes, which has sugar, which will cook quickly. Okay, so don't leave it in so much when you flip it over, it's burned. That's pretty close to being perfect right there.
That looks almost as good as my mac and cheese.
Well, I think like I said, I think the two would go together. You got the sweet, and then you have the I don't know,
The garbanzo.
Garbanzo.
Yeah.
All right. So you can serve this a bunch of different ways if you want. Okay, I prefer mine on a plate. All right, and things you can serve with it. I'm going to top it off with a little bit of butter.
Yes.
And a little bit of maple syrup.
Yes.
And if you want a little extra sugar boost, you can put a little bit of powdered sugar on there. I've also made maple butter before, which is kind of good, or honey butter. It's a nice addition to that as well.
Could we just add more frosted flakes?
No, I think we have a good ratio between bread, frosted flakes, and bacon bits right here.
All right.
Now this one was yours, right? You want to flip it over? Try flipping it over, see how you end up.
Sure.
And you can kind of look at it first, make sure that it is cooking, but you go ahead.
Oh.
That's getting in there pretty good.
I like it dark and
Why don't you
crispy.
go ahead and you want to flip the other one too?
No, that's yours. I don't want it in any way because I don't think it's going to be as ready yet. It's
Yeah,
not.
see, that's not ready yet.
Yeah, because it wasn't quite on the flame.
Yeah. So okay, so these are about ready. Okay, at least that one is.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do.
What are we gonna do?
Let's give it another second or two. What do you think?
All
In
right.
fact, let me pull this first one out.
Should we just talk amongst ourselves?
Yeah. So there's the first one.
Oh.
Let's move these around a little bit. If you find that you need a little bit of oil, kind of put it on the opposite of where the food is. You don't want to go right on the food. Just kind of let it heat up that way. And these squeeze bottles work really, really well.
How does that one look on the other side?
Actually, it looks pretty darn good. Did you want to see it?
Yeah, I wanted to see if we got it on both sides. Oh yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
good. Thanks for
That's
your
good.
hands on
Sure,
it.
sure. Katrina, I hate to do this again, but I think we're gonna need a couple of forks. Sorry. So anyway, so we're down to the wire right now, okay? We're gonna wait for at least one more of those to be done, then we'll dress this thing up and we'll eat it.
I'm seeing 3 pieces, and I'm wondering what's Katrina gonna eat.
She'll probably eat the rest of this. I mean, I'm only gonna have a bite. How hungry are you? This is dinner.
I'll eat at least 1 piece.
Really?
Oh yeah, I don't want to bite. I want the whole thing.
Look at that sizzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's got Ron Ruhman written all over it.
And obviously, you want to make sure this is cooked all the way through, so that the egg itself is not just all runny and crap inside the bread. So you eat.
Yeah, we don't want runny crap inside the bread.
Okay, so we're going to take this one out here so we can kind of finish things up. So there's 2 pieces.
Just to be clear, we frown on runny crap.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to top it off with a couple scoops of butter.
Yes.
You could use ghee, I guess, right?
You
if you want to
could
go that
use
route.
But I think
about
when you're making French toast with bacon and frosted flakes, I think nutrition's pretty much out the window
I
at
think
this
so,
point.
too.
Let's
So
just put
how
on
about-
some gobs of butter.
How about 2 scoops of butter?
Yeah. Let's not mess with ghee at this point.
Okay,
Is
so
a
you
gob
got-
more than a pat?
What's
Is a
that?
gob more than a pat?
Mhm.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so there's the butter.
Usually takes 2 to 3 pats to make a gob.
So we have that. Now, what I like to do is I like to add a little bit of maple syrup. Over the
Yes.
top,
Oh, we're gonna need more maple syrup than that.
like that.
Yeah.
That.
That looks like something
Right.
you'd get at a restaurant.
Little powdered sugar on top of that.
Yeah, let's put sugar on there.
Oh, look at that.
Your presentation is excellent.
It's all about the presentation, folks. There it is. Look at that.
Presentation is excellent.
So, the only thing left to do now is we have to
Put more syrup on
eat
it.
that. Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Ah.
Is that one done?
Billy the Fist. Billy the Fist will be here in about another month cooking
What?
some of his favorite food items. Yeah, Billy the Fist going to be here.
Billy? I
Live
love
and in
Billy.
person.
Is he watching?
Here, no,
Oh.
friend of his.
Oh.
So there you go. Go ahead and take a bite.
Oh, all right. Well, let me get
Get a little bit of butter.
I gotta
Let's
get-
turn this off before we burn down the house.
Let's get the. I gotta get the butter melting
Yeah.
on the product.
Okay.
I want butter flavor in there.
Gotta use real butter.
It's not really
No
milk.
ghee.
Or ghee.
All right, and we're gonna take that corner right there, and we're gonna sop up some of the maple syrup. Oh yeah. Hot? Oh, yeah, it's hot. It's weird. It's not melting the butter, but it's hot.
Is that your phone with the? Oh, it's coming through there.
Oh my goodness!
Hmm? You taste the bacon?
Wow.
Huh? What do you think?
I'm really glad you added that powdered sugar because it wouldn't have been sweet
I know,
enough
that's why I
before
did. I
that.
made this before.
Yeah.
You would think it'd be sweet with the frosted flakes and the what?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good though, right?
it's really good.
The bacon, you can taste that.
Yes, you take the bacon, you get the syrup. Mm-hmm.
That's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
A good combination. Obviously, you have maple syrup and powdered sugar, so it could really end up being way too sweet. So use them sparingly, both of them.
No, don't use them sparingly. There's no such thing as too sweet.
Well, I can't help you noticing that you're eating way more of this than you did in the stuff that you made.
Well, because you took it away.
Oh, that's why?
Mm-hmm.
You gave it to Katrina.
Oh, that's good. That is really good. That might have been the best I ever made.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that's our show. We're done.
That's our show. We just started.
We did it over an hour.
I think we should make everything again.
I think we're good. We have another piece of French toast here. We'll let Katrina try some of this because she
Oh,
deserves
wait.
it.
Oh, wait, when you're done.
You know what?
When you're done?
Yeah, we're done. So anyway, that's our show. The first time we've actually had a guest on the patio. My good friend Ron, who, like I said, we've known each other close to 30 years now, I think, right? That long.
And we're still friends.
And we're still friends after all these years. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you are here, you enjoyed it. Even if you didn't enjoy it, subscribe to the channel. We always need new subscribers. There's a lot of videos on this YouTube channel to watch. Watch all those going all the way back to, I think, 30. I mean, there's some videos on this channel from the Food Rules days.
Yeah, the food rules.
Yeah. And I think you might have been, maybe Bob the Mime or Bob the Clown.
But the infamous Bob the Mime.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. And like I said, in 2 weeks, our guest is going to be Julie Kidd, comedian Julie Kidd. And then after that, Billy the Fist Dagsher, musician, actor, and all-around nice guy and a good cook. Don't know what he's going to be making yet, but Julie's going to be doing some vegan food.
Ooh.
So it's going to be another healthy dose of food here on our Real Food channel. Thank you so much for watching. Ron, I'm going to play the exit music right now, so just hang tight here. And that way, we'll just say goodbye.
I'll be right here if you need me. I'm very busy. Very busy. Got a lot going on.
Okay. It's not playing though for whatever reason. I'm having some sort of an issue here with the with our audio. I don't know why.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't know what's going on.
Can I have more syrup?
Huh?
Can I have more syrup?
Oh, we're out of syrup.
Right
So anyway, that's
there.
our show. Huh?
It's right there.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Big round of applause for Ron Ruhman. Couldn't have done it without him. I wouldn't want to.
Bye, guys. Bye, G. Hammond.
The syrup's right there. Can't read.
I'm going to eat this if you don't want it.
No, you go ahead and eat
Yeah,
it.
try some of it, Katrina.